When Western Water completed its pricing process a little over a year ago, it made a commitment to customers to undertake a review of a number of elements of the tariff structure that applies for the services we provide to customers. We brought together through a recruitment process around 30 customers from across our region.
We were here to look at Western Water's tariffs, as in their fixed structures and their tier levels, and whether or not we could, as a community group, come up with a way to make them fairer for all.
Tonight we have a final night when we reviewed all our work to date and recommendations, because on Saturday we have actually drafted our recommendation and we had 11. But today we were able to actually review them, finalize them, and combine into actually 6 final recommendations that we have put forward.
We looked at Class A recycled water billing and have decided to keep that on a par with where it is now.
We actually look to reduce fixed cost charges to 70% from 76%. We also looked at rebate, how best to be reflective of tenants as well as property owners, vacant land. How can we best distribute that rebate to benefit all customers?
There were no changes directly to vacant land structure, however, the changes to the fixed structure will follow on to vacant landowners as well. I'm really confident that Western Water are actually going to implement our strategies, because their consultation backwards and forwards and answering our questions without guiding us as such has been fantastic, providing us with information about what would happen if we changed this, what would happen to that.
So the recommendations that have come forward, our commitment is to take those recommendations very seriously as we go through the final phases of preparing our next price submission, which is due to be submitted to the Essential Services Commission later this year for prices that will come into effect from 1 July in 2020.
I really enjoyed the whole process. I think it was really well facilitated. We worked really well. We have people from all walks of life, but we have came and worked together as one, which was fabulous.
I wrote a card that said I would actually like to see a fair and equitable water billing structure across the board, bearing in mind that water is one of the most precious resources. I think with what we've actually achieved today, we've actually done that.